Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I was thinking about what do you do with all of your slimes once you've played with them, you've mixed them up, and I thought what would be a good thing to do is to mix them all together, throw in what we have left over from our last slime video and see what we get when we put it all together. And I thought this would be quite a fun video. So we've got quite a few little items that we're going to throw in. The first things that we've got are our clay and our slimes. I do have a new slime here that I found. It's called Jokes and Gags Super Sticky Poop. It's putty poop, so I'm going to go ahead and open it. It does look a little gross, but we'll go ahead and open it. This putty cost me £1, and I bought it at my local Poundland, and I think Poundland is really good for their slimes and putties because they are fun, but they're cheap and you know, you can buy lots of them and you're not wasting a whole lot of money. So the other thing is too that I like these little containers. I've used these before to keep my add-ons in. And I find that they keep, especially these little Orbeez, they keep them really well. We'll pop that to the side. So when you open it, you get this brown, shiny, gloopy, wobbly, poo type consistency, I guess, of clay. We'll go ahead and we'll pop this over here because we will keep that. And this is more clay-like than slime. I mean, it's just, it doesn't look like poo. When I said poo consistency, that probably wasn't right. It's more like muddy, dirty water. But when you stretch it, it does become really transparent. But it does do what clay does, and it breaks up into little pieces. So we'll go ahead. And the first thing we'll do is throw that in. I'm going to bring the bowl forward so that you can see everything in it. Guys, you cannot see some of these polystyrene balls are already here. Excuse me. When I opened the pack, they fell in the bowl. And I thought we might as well just leave them there. So the next thing that we're going to do is, oh, there's a hole in the polystyrene bag. That's why they're all falling out. We're going to throw a number of these polystyrene beads in. We'll throw those beads in. You can see that we've got them there. I'm just going to maneuver this out of the way, and we'll just pop that right there. We do have a ton of these polystyrene beads that have just fallen onto the table, so I'm going to try my best to collect these all up, and we'll pop those in the bowl as well. There we go. That was pretty easy. The next one that we want to throw into the bowl, we'll just throw the rest of our, the rest of the polystyrene balls in there, is this green putty clay. This is the putty clay that I bought from Wish, which is a couple of weeks old now, but it is still amazing and pliable, and we did a video recently about that. So we'll go ahead and we'll throw that in. I also want to throw in some of this dye. This is the red dye that we got from our Weird Science kit for making perfume. So go ahead and we'll throw that in. You can see already it does look a little blood-like consistency, but guys, I promise it's not. This is, oh, there's lots of glitter on top of this one. This is another clay slime that I did a video on recently where it was see-through and transparent, and we put in lots of the purple glitter. You can see that it does break up just like clay breaks up. We'll go ahead and throw that in. The next thing that we want to throw in is the remainder of our silver glitter. There's only a little bit left in the bottom of this silver glitter, so I thought it would be fun to just drop all of our glitter into our bowl. The next slime clay that we have, this was blue, but we mixed this one in a previous video with the red dye, and we got this beautiful deep, almost Cadbury colored purple. You can still see that it is quite see-through. And we're going to go ahead and throw that in. And our last slime clay that we have was the one that we did, we made into the fishbowl, where we incorporated our Orbeez. And you can see the Orbeez here. They're just popping right out of the clay. You can hear this one. This one is really slimy. And because the Orbeez are wet, it has made this clay or putty become quite slimy. See that my hands are just running down it. So we're going to throw that in. And the next thing that we're going to put in, sorry, the polystyrene balls fill into this again, is our black pebbles. And we're just going to sprinkle that all over the top. And the last thing that we're going to put in, if I can open it, is some more of our Orbeez. I hope I'm saying that right. I made a huge batch of these Orbeez. Sorry, excuse me. So we're just going to go ahead, and I think we'll put in 2 scoops, maybe 2.5 scoops. Oh, and we're losing them already. I don't know how well this will all blend in together, but you can see that I'm just putting the rest of the little bits that have fallen on the table. You can see that we do have a bit of a mess, but we're going to go ahead now and we're going to go and mix it all up. So I'm just going to pop the camera down. I just want you to be able to see. Okay. And we'll see if we can get this all to mix in. Oh, it's really squishy. Oh, and the red dye. The red dye is definitely sticking to my hands. I did a video not that long ago where I mixed a lot of, I think I just mixed slimes together in that video. I don't think I mixed in the rest, maybe some glitter. But I don't think we had Orbeez. I don't think that we had Orbeez or the polystyrene balls. I think maybe we've gone a bit too much on the add-ins, but it's always fun to try and get it to mix in. And this has become really squishy. You can see that it's, oh, you just keep working it. You should be able to get at least the clays and the putties to mix. But you can see that we've still got some of the original colors here. This is just a fun thing to do after you've played with your slimes and they're, you know, you're done with them. It's just one little fun, you know, further fun thing that you can do to just enjoy maybe the last bit of your slime. Guys, you can see this is just a mess. This has become really hard. There's no stretch in this whatsoever, and I am really bullying this. It's just breaking. We haven't been able to incorporate all of our add-ins. I mean, I think it's taken the dye quite well, and the dye has actually come away from my hands, and it has taken the dye really well, but our Orbeez are not incorporated at all. You can see that they are all still remaining in the bottom of our bowl. And our slime has become almost like this green monster. There's no stretch in it anymore. It looks like a green blob. It almost reminds me of, I don't remember what you call the the ghost from Ghostbusters. Anybody knows what the name of that green ghost is from Ghostbusters? Please mention in the comments below because I'd be interested to find out. But you do have this green purple mess. This is what you end up when you mix all of those slimes together. We didn't do great on mixing. Oh, we have a little bit of slime still here. We didn't do great on mixing the Orbeez. Maybe I've not... When I was making those, I maybe left them a little bit too watery. And it didn't do great with incorporating the polystyrene beads either. But it was fun making this giant green blob. There goes my Orby. This giant green blob. And, you know, this would be fun to play with for just maybe a little bit of time. You can see the polystyrene beads are just popping right out. Oh, and it breaks. So you can see inside actually that there's still some of the remnants of our original slimes before they were mixed. So they don't incorporate well. But it was still fun to make this, mega slime clay. So guys, thanks for watching. Maybe next time I'll do a video where we mix slimes, but maybe not use as many ingredients to add in. And then maybe see if it incorporates it better. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching my video. I will see you in the next one and keep watching. Thanks. Bye.